Hey guys, today I'm going to walk you through a few different ways to get your students into their GAFE accounts, Google Apps for Education. So this is probably going to be the most common way that kids access their Drive by going to google.com and signing in. Now, it's one more step than what I will demonstrate after doing this, but I wanted to show you this only because most kids at home will be accessing this via google.com. So as you can see, I accidentally made a typo in their username. That's something that I'm going to have to repeat with many of my students only because I see it quite a lot. A small little typo will prevent kids from logging in and even moving on in the process. So I have typed in their 4 to 6 digit username plus at HUSD K12.ca.us. Next, you're going to type in that same username without that ending at husd.k12.ca.us, which is nice because that is commonly where most of the mistakes occur when typing. This student has logged into his or her Google account. They are going to accept it. You'll see the following page is a little confusing, and actually this time it didn't identify that there was a failure in logging in. But sometimes kids will get that note when actually in reality they've logged in. This little 9-bar menu will help you to direct your kids to their Drive. You'll have to give them some time to learn their Drive, and I would probably say the first couple times just focus on using the Drive like a word processor. Kids are going to access their Drive and type up a draft, depending on whatever genre they're working on. As they become more and more proficient in typing, then you can ask them to share their document. And you can see I did click on share, but it wanted me to save the title first. One thing I would go ahead and point out is that most of the time kids can do a search by the first initial of their teacher's name and then their last name. Their classmates, they would actually type out their classmate's name and then continue with their last name to find their username. So you can see I have a student in my class, Jonathan Tanner. His username is 158246 at husd.k12.ca.us. It's nice that kids can do a classmate search. This is going to be really helpful when they want to share and work on one document together. Okay, so I would click, and let's say I'm just that student that logged in and I'm sharing it with my teacher and one of my classmates. Now, I would definitely recommend right now asking kids to either view the document or comment on the document. Often when kids are new in the process of sharing documents, they accidentally delete their classmates' work, which can be a tad frustrating. So just talk about these different options when choosing to share your document with a classmate. So I'm going to allow classmates to only view and not work with one another, but if they were going to work on a single document, you would want to edit. Okay, then we send, and now this student's work would be shared with Jonathan Tanner and Christy Ford. We would all be able to get on this one document. Another thing you want to point out is that one student creates the document and then shares it with the other two. Not all three individuals are creating a document. One digital piece of paper is being shared among the three of you. So I'm going to sign out this student because there is a different way that you may want to show your students how to access the Drive. Another way is through the actual school district website. You would go to HUSD webmail. You'll see that they do have the Google Drive login, and then you're basically bypassing the first sign-in process. So all the kids would need to do is, once again, type in their 4 to 6 digit username. And I'm going to do that. And you will see that they are now into the drive. So uh, what I would like to do is just go ahead and ask that if you have any questions, please let me know. I did place a master list of all of the different usernames for kindergarten through sixth grade, which is great. Hopefully, we can get some classes to start sharing different genres of writing with other grade levels, and then also for students to collaborate with one another in the classroom. Have a great day, and please email me if you have any questions at cdu4@husd.us. Have a good one. Bye.